The probability that the student will prepare for the exam is 0.7, the probability that the student will pass the exam is also 0.7, and the probability that the students will both prepare and pass the exam is 0.6. Now we ask to calculate what is the probability that a student will fail in the exam, what is the probability that the student will either study for the exam or pass the exam, and what is the probability that the student neither study for the exam nor pass the exam, and what is the probability that the student will pass the exam without preparing for it. So let's first do the first question, which is what is the probability that a student failed the exam. So I just write the information below. So student study 0.7, student pass is 0.7, study and pass is 0.6, and now the complementary for student pass the exam is student failed the exam, which is 0.3, and this is the first answer for the first question, which is what is the probability the student will fail in the exam. So the answer is 0.3. And now we have this question, what is the probability that a student either study for the exam or pass the exam? So the probability is if A or B, so it's P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. So P of A is 0.7, P of B is 0.7, which is study and pass. So the probability to students will study is 0.7, the probability the student will pass is 0.7, minus the intersection between them, which is 0.6. And now we have either studying or passed, which is 0.8. What is the probability that the student either study for the exam nor pass the exam? So here we'll need to look at the complementary probability. So it's if student not study and not pass, it will be 1 minus student will study or pass. So this is 0.8 that we discover in the last section, and 1 minus 0.8 will be 0.2. And now we have the last question, what is the probability that the student will pass the exam without preparing for it? So this probability will be that a student will pass and not study, so we'll look at the people who passed and we'll exclude the people who study and pass, which will be 0.1. And hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.